the five main signs of a poor posture. Now, if you've followed me for more than 2 minutes, you would know that I speak a lot about posture and how to correct it, neck pain, back pain, etc., that stems from poor posture. Now, many of us know that we have a poor posture and we can try and correct ourselves. Say you're sitting and you're all slouched in your chair, you can sit upright and you can correct your posture. However, we are not able to maintain it for a long time. Now, how, if you're one of those who know that you have a poor posture, that's fine, but how do you actually decide if you have a poor posture? So I'm going to talk about five main signs of a poor posture, starting from your head going down to your pelvis and back. Now, why is it important is because if you have a poor posture, it can lead to a lot of other issues like neck pain, back pain, and even issues like incontinence or bladder problems. Now, if you are looking for more information on neck pain and back pain, how to manage this, and how to adopt a good posture to manage this, back pains and neck pains or joint pains, you can go to my YouTube channel and have a look there. So if you go onto YouTube and type my name, Swati Prakash, followed by neck pain, back pain, or posture, you will come across a couple of videos that I've done on this. And of course, if you like what you see, you can always like and subscribe to my channel. Now, let's go back into the topic for today, which is five main signs of a poor posture. Now, actually, before we get into the topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs manage the aches and pains that come with your motherhood journey. Now, what that means in simple words is your neck pain, back pain, heel pain, poor posture, and as I said, incontinence, etc., that come from either your pregnancy or during childbirth, or maybe it would have started in the earlier toddler years for your children, or so on. So, usually mums are very busy people, and when it comes to working mums, of course, they're busy people. So, this is where usually the aches and pains get brushed under the carpet, or they are not prioritized because obviously we've got so much on our plates, right? So, or you could be on the other end of the spectrum where you are a mom, busy working mom. However, you have been up till 2 a.m. on Google looking for solutions to these aches and pains, and you have tried and everything under the sun, but it's not worked for you. This is where I come in and give you easy solutions and tips on how to manage these aches and pains. And of course, you don't have to take out a chunk of your time, they just incorporate into your daily schedule or your routine. All right, so what are the five main signs of a poor posture? So, the very first one, starting from the neck and then we move down the body, is a forward head posture. So, basically, if you look at me sideways here, so this is a normal posture of my neck. And when I'm looking at a screen or a book in front of me, this is a forward head posture. So, you see how my neck has come forwards in relation to my body or my torso. So, what happens is when you have this forward head posture, there's a lot of stress around your neck and the back of your head here. It can even lead to headaches, recurrent headaches. So that's one of your main signs is recurrent headaches if you have a poor posture. Yes, I'm not going to just say neck pain, back pain, mid back pain. I'm going to give you more than those signs, right? So, if you have recurrent headaches, especially the headaches that run up your neck and into your head, and they might be coming into the forehead or the front of your face, it could be that you have a cervicogenic headache. What that means is when you have this forward head posture and there's a lot of stress around your cervical spine, especially around the nerves that exit the cervical spine, and they supply the upper to mid cervical spine, and they supply the back of the head and then the sides of the head, these nerves can get irritated and lead to headaches and recurrent headaches in this pattern. Okay. So that's one sign. The second sign is obviously neck pain because of a forward head posture. But if you feel like you are always straining forwards to look at a screen, then that is another sign of a poor posture. Now, interestingly, there have been studies around forward head postures, and there's just one that I wanted to talk to you about, where it said that every time you move your neck like 1 degrees ahead, there is an additional load of 4.5 kgs onto your neck. So if I'm, say, forward by 5 degrees, from normal. So if this is normal and I have a forward head posture of 5 degrees, you can imagine how much the excessive strain on my cervical spine would be. So another sign of poor posture is rounded shoulders. Now, most of our activities are very flexor dominant, right? So what that means is flexion is this rounded posture. So they are all in front of us, right? When you're typing, when you're cooking, when you're looking after your kids, when you're doing diaper changes, when you are doing emails, driving, etc., etc. Most of our activities in our lives are flexor dominant, that is in the front of the body. So you need to open up your body a bit more. What happens is, if you don't do this opening up and stretching around stretching your pecs and these muscles around the front of your torso, you tend to get these rounded shoulders, right? So rounded shoulder is another sign of a poor posture. How you would know is, if you are looking at yourself from the side, the tip of your shoulder and your earlobe should be in the same line. I and usually forward head posture and rounded shoulders will go together, which brings us to the next sign of a poor posture, which is a slouched back. So we're not talking about your lower back, we're talking about your mid back. So basically, this area is forward, your head is poking out, and you have a rounded mid back. So if you have a rounded mid back, then that is another sign of a poor posture. Now, obviously, how it'll implement is with mid back pains, and you'll get all this tightness in the front as well. So, sorry. The next one is, if you have a poor posture and because of prolonged sitting. So if, say, you are sitting at your desk 9 to 5, or you have a job where you're driving most of the time and you're basically in a sitting posture, what happens is the muscles in the front of our thigh, that is your hip flexor muscles, tend to get shortened. Once they're shortened, they will tilt your pelvis in the front. So anterior tilt of your pelvis will happen. That is another sign of a poor posture. So you will realize that the curve of your lower back is exaggerated, that is, it is increased or more than usual, and your belly is sort of poking outwards. So you'll feel like your belly is, as in you have a fatter abdominal area, and your bottom is also chucking out, and the curve of your lower back is exaggerated or more than what it usually is. So usually this happens also because of a lack of core strength. Now, as I mentioned initially, all these problems can lead to neck pain, mid back pain, lower back pain, etc. They can also lead to other issues like heartburn, constipation, incontinence, that is bladder and bowel issues. So if you need to go frequently to the toilet or to pass motion, or you have frequency of urination, or if you have constipation, it could be because of your poor posture. So I'm going to address this issue with the incontinence, etc., in my next video. So you can watch out for that one. If you want to, again, you want to look at videos for neck pain, back pain, how to manage this, you can go to my YouTube channel, or you can jump into my free community, where I have done a couple of trainings, which are of course free, on these issues. And yeah, I'll leave a link to my community in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Once you click on it, it'll open up a new page, and you can go on, join the community from there. Alrighty, I hope that was useful. If you have any other questions or comments on this video, drop them down in the comments and I'll pick it up from there. Alrighty, bye.